Hey everybody, welcome Jen. I see you. Oh, you're gonna take it to the log. You're gonna be the only one that does the 100K. Holy shit, that would be
saying
crazy.
It's gonna take too long to get all the way to 100K.
Oh, I think Jen's going for the 100K one. I'll just have to stream for like 6 days straight, okay? We'll get you there. Yo, what's up, fat girl? Welcome in. I saw you in there, DJ Mike. Thank you for being here. Amber has no choice. She's in the campaign.
Love you, honey.
Love you too.
Love you too.
I love you even more.
I love her more.
Well, we love each other all the same. Okay, how about that? Damn it.
Oh God, where does Ted fit into that equation?
As long as it's not.
Show up with pineapples.
Stream's looking good. 4-second delay. Let's go. That's not bad. It's got to have.
Hey, look, we got 2 hydrates or 3 hydrates.
Oh my God!
It has already begun.
You guys suck.
No, you're gonna be sucking down water.
Yeah.
Very big difference.
You know. All right. How?
And it's 16.
You guys feeling good? I just need to know because we have some stuff in store for tonight.
I'm super excited. It's been too long.
Yo, abusive smile. Welcome back. You were able to make it. That's good. We got 9 in chat already. This is awesome. Right, so let's get started. Last time on Kulprids Gaming, our band of merry folks ran into a group of berserkers whose eyes glowed crimson red. Berserkers attacked without warning as our group was heading to the Wizard of Wines, conversating about fear and the scent that permeates from the sweat glands of the wolf's prey. As they bury the bodies of the deceased berserkers, they turn to face the road and start heading down the path to the Wizard of Wines. And that's where we last left off. Right now, everybody, you feel kind of the winds coming towards your face as you're walking down the path. Took a nice little short rest, so everybody, you do get to do a short rest at this moment.
Still not in Cult, but I've got my character up on my iPad.
Okay, and then I will go ahead and hit the short rest for you then.
Thank you. I have Solaris out. That's correct.
Yep, you do. It might actually be this map, so let's go to the Barovian map and see if that helps with your loading in.
I do remember us having issues when we loaded into this combat.
I just thought about that as well too. There, save change, and
The issues when we loaded into that combat was he didn't have the token in.
oh, that was that time. The time before we were having some issues. I knew it. I was about to deactivate it right now. Shit. Welcome in, Chikorito. I forgot I had blurp on, everybody. Sorry about that. Oh, shit. Chikorito, thank you for that resub, buddy. Thank you so much. Huge, huge. All right. Oh, does it really? Oh my lord, I knew I forgot something. This is 7 days right now. We're doing 7 days on Kulprids Gaming in D&D format. Yeah, it's a new mod.
Oh, 7 years. That's how long.
Skyrim with math.
I was Skyrim with math. Like, you fucked me up, dude. I had something witty. I lost it. Thanks. Insert witty point here. Damn it. I can't believe I did that. This is session 9. You know, I was just trying to sucker everybody into here. Yo, everybody, if you didn't know, I do 7 Days to Die as well as D&D. So everybody that's not here for 7 Days to Die, I needed you here for D&D as well. Thanks for the support, everybody.
Get pranked.
April, never mind. It's not a full.
What direction were we heading here, though?
You
Were
were
one?
Yeah, you're heading west.
It's west. Yeah, okay.
Like west and south from where we're at.
I know where we're at. Rob, do you want to wait until Culprit's done?
Feel free to move up to 5 spaces without me there. There we go.
Oops. All right.
I think we can go more. We're here, so it's 1, 2, 3. Into there.
Yeah, just across the bridge. I think that's enough.
Huh? Not the bridge.
Yeah, it's down there. Yeah, sorry. Guy's been comatose for like 4 weeks now. She don't remember.
This is why people aren't supposed to hibernate.
Next active player gets to roll a advantage, courtesy of DJ Flood Emotion. Let's go. You did get the newer update. Nice, Chikorito. The new badge upgrade. Right, so at this point, still feeling kind of now the air hitting the right side of your face as you're kind of walking down the path. The path itself still cobblestone, still damp and wet, and left and right side you kind of see brush going up into the forest areas, kind of dark with little light shining through the treetops. Spotted like little areas where you see little patches of other brush kind of underneath those.
Yes, darling, please don't set it on fire.
Well, if they're a bunch of monsters, I guarantee nothing.
Gotta admit that was kind of neat.
Fire is a great way to purge the demons from things.
Purge
Fire
the
is an
heretic.
excellent way to purge some demons. Let me just put that out there.
Which Solaris should you want me to use? Solaris HT. Oh, that's my hybrid transformation. Okay, got it. I'm in finally.
Huzzah!
Woohoo! Yay!
All right, as you kind of see the clearing up above in front of you, you notice this area to be quite close as it opens up. You see at the far end of the orchard that's kind of it seems like it's growing back a little bit better than what it was before, like it's been cleaned out. Some of the dead brush that got lit on fire, that caught fire, has kind of been cleared out. It looks like a well-maintained area now, not as a battleground you left this place in previously.
From death, life.
I cast flame arrows. Just kidding.
No, no.
Well, things
I have a
seem to be
plan.
growing back. That's good, at least.
I mean, I would think that you'd be a little bit more surprised and excited about this. I mean, aren't you concerned about the curse that supposedly looms over this land?
Well, I'm starting to realize the curse isn't the cause of everything. At least not that I'm seeing.
Yeah, but give it a couple of weeks and this stuff will look just as dreary as the rest of it.
Maybe. Might be interesting looking at studying the growth here and seeing how it grows back. And how does the plant life look as it's growing back? Is it any vibrant, or is it kind of like icky looking and stuff when it comes back?
So you see that with the lack of light, it kind of looks a little bit of a limeish color instead of a deep green color.
So you're into plants, right? What does this mean exactly?
That's what I'm about to find out.
Because I'm imagining you're just holding this stuff in your hand and looking down at it, right?
Advantage.
Oh, yeah. He did say next one, so you gotta honor it.
All
Yep.
right. All right. Give me that nat 20. Nailed it.
So as you're looking at the leaf and you see that the lime color is in the center, it's almost as if it's turning like a yellowish in the center and working its way outwards, as if the light itself is not producing enough nutrients for the greenage, the foliage to actually turn as green as it should be. You can see that it looks as vibrant as it could with the lack of light that's being provided. in the environment around you.
So with that nature roll, I would deduce that it's something in the air almost that's blocking the sun, and not so much as something in the ground.
Correct.
Okay.
That it did not leach something out of the soil, but that it's hindrances from above.
Okay.
So what'd you find out?
Well, it's definitely the ground is plenty nutritious enough. It's Marigold kind of pointedly looks up. It's the light itself. It's causing it's not able to grow as well as should.
Can you? I have a weird suggestion. Do you still have that strange-looking crystal tree thing that Madame Eva gave you?
I do.
What happens if you touch the leaf with that thing? Does anything happen?
I can try. Marigold kind of puts the crystal out, lowers it to the plant, and channels some of her channels a druidic cantrip through it, which will be Druidcraft. And Jimmy, roll another nature roll for that.
No, I think the 19 would suffice, and especially with having the advantage of understanding how nature works a little bit more here. What exactly are you looking at for that item?
I'm trying to use my magic to make this like kind of like a source of light almost. Like to briefly, if I can, take like I don't know how to explain it correctly. So it's not getting a light it needs from above, so I'm trying to use my magic to push some druidic energy into the plant itself with like a light it would need. Like see if I can push past that curse just on this single plant.
So as you kind of hold it, how are you handling the flower? Like, are you holding it delicately, or you have your fist wrapped around it? What exactly, like, how are you actually holding it?
So I have the crystal above the plant. I'm not holding the plant itself per se. I've got the crystal above it.
So as you're holding it above it, as you take your left palm and you kind of cup underneath the leaf, and you set the crystal above it, you see a slight, and you feel it radiating through your body, this energy as it kind of lights up the crystal. As we last discussed, there's like a green filament type of color to it, like a thin line within the center of the stem, that as you opened your eyes, you saw it kind of diffuse and go away as you opened your eyes. But you now kind of see it, just a little hint of the light within the strand in the center of it. And as you're looking as well, Armand, you were able to witness this as well.
That looks kind of promising.
It's promising, but Madame Eva gave me this for the girl. I'm not sure. This may just be a one-use item. I don't want to, hate to say it, but waste it on a plant.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't think that it would waste.
To be fair, I don't either. I just don't want to take a risk yet.
No, that's a very fair point. She needs this more than this plant will.
To be fair, I'm not really 100% sure how this thing works yet.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I feel like I'm making progress on it, though.
Roll an insight check.
And I'm gonna give you an inspiration on this. Like, you got this, man.
This would be something that you couldn't really give him an inspiration, because at this point it's something that he has to notice.
Ah, I see.
Okay, so you do kind of notice that when you pull back on the flower shaped crystal with the green thin line, you notice that there's about a 3 millimeter like circle, a radius of 3 millimeters that has turned a vibrant green in the center of that lime.
Alright, just sitting there looking at this crystal. I'm not sure what to do with this information. Do you see it, Armand, or am I seeing this?
Do I see it?
You would, now that you're actually looking at it and you see that it's something that he noticed on his own, he pointed it out to you. You notice that there's this 3 millimeter radius of lime, of a vibrant green in the center of it. Yes.
And this is in the center of the plant, not the crystal.
It's the center of where the stem was sitting as he pulled it back. You just see a circle within the lime color of the leaf.
Well, I gotta say that this looks a little bit healthier than the yellow. Obviously, this is where it was resting on. Huh. I wonder what this is gonna do for that girl. It has some really powerful restorative magic here.
I'm afraid of just going gung ho and trying something I don't know, but maybe that's what I have to do.
Mary, you're a practitioner of the healing arts, I imagine.
To an extent, what you need.
How well how well does your curing abilities actually heal a plant or something like that?
A plant, you say?
Yeah.
I do believe that all my spells are really geared toward critters and people. Never tried
Solaris is
anything
looking.
with the plant before.
Well, I believe her magic is holy and mine is nature magic, so that just makes sense.
And Solaris is looking a little bit disgusted by the whole conversation right now.
Well, holy or nature. I mean, you go far back enough, it's the same thing.
You'd be surprised.
The question: are we walking while we're doing this, or are we?
Yes. Oh no.
still-
After we did the plant thing, yeah, we're still walking.
We're still walking. Okay.
Well, food for thought. Anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and get back in line and look out. I don't want to get caught unawares like last time.
Yeah, our guy's gonna put the crystal back in her pocket.
I'm going to make I'm going to open my ears and my nose, and I'm going to take a perception test. I should get advantage on that because I'm specifically trying to check for, if I can catch wind of something or catch hearing of something. And I crit on that, so yeah.
There you go. Sorry, I ate something that didn't quite agree with me, Solaris.
This guy can spell colors.
If that's the case, like, did you actually pass one and you really did smell that?
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
was just being facetious.
All right, I was gonna say because somebody's rolling Constitution on that. Next
Somebody's
time-
rolling initiative on that.
Just a fair warning though, if even in joking at this point, if anything
No,
said like that,
let's do it.
we're moving into that as it happened.
Let's do it. I like it.
So you can smell my shrimp chips that I'm munching on, huh?
All right. So what's a 17 do? As I try to force a fart.
You successfully. Well,
You crap yourself.
You shit yourself.
no. So sorry. The thing would have been if whether or not Solaris actually did smell you passing wind. That was the Constitution saving throw.
I
So-
see. Okay. I don't have to actually physically push it out. Okay. I
No,
gotcha.
yeah, you got that. You were able to pull that off just perfectly. Wow. So
I think you should roll performance.
no, we're good. Let's move forward. As
Prestidigitation, man, you messed up.
as you're walking forward, you see the Wizard of Wines and all its greatness. Not as roughed up as it looked when the druids had taken over. You see that there's been a lot of effort put into restoring it, making it look better, kind of fixing the doors and the grounds around it.
Feels good to come back here again.
Didn't you leave your wee bairn here last time?
I mean, he wasn't he was very.
He's
I'm
weak
not even
and
sure how to
loved.
describe him. Compared to me, you guys are all small.
Hey, we're perfectly average, okay? The building is the building back here, or is it?
I was having
we're right
right
on it. Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, Alec is he's getting stronger. Grog's been training him, and I've been training a little bit with him as well. And yeah, he actually can communicate with me while I'm in my wild shape form.
Solid guy. Sounds pretty incredible.
Well, certainly helpful, except me, trying to play charades and acting as a giant spider.
He's not a liability in combat, and that's what that's the compliment that I'll give him at this time.
That's a pretty big compliment. Must be a pretty big guy.
He's 9.
He'll be a good warrior, though.
Let's just put it this way. He has a better track record with his bow than you have with that crossbow. He hasn't shot anyone in the party yet.
I don't have a crossbow, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Weren't you using a crossbow? Or was it a bow? Oh, that's right, you have a bow. Sorry.
Technically, he shot me, but that was in training.
That was on purpose.
Yeah, I was training him to
with
retreat.
intent.
Sorry.
There was no malice.
So that rose my ego.
hurt.
I'm gonna make a trick shot against a tree right now.
A trick shot against a tree.
Please critically fail and shoot yourself in the foot.
No, it'd be performance, man.
You still have to show skill with the bow. That'd be a hard one.
Yeah, you'd have to shoot the bow first, so the performance is how cool it looked.
So roll 2 ones.
Yeah, please show us how elegantly you shot yourself in the foot.
How elegantly he shoots himself in the foot.
Here it goes.
That would be hilarious. You shoot it up and forward, and the wind catches it and turns it back around.
I never needed a yes.
So close! God damn it!
And then I do my performance.
Yeah, let's see how we can polish this turd.
Come on, one. Come on.
All right, maybe it's not my best day.
That's it. He missed the barn.
You missed the broadside of it. I've never seen that before.
There has to be one back there somewhere.
Sorry about this. It's taking a while to get there.
You're good. I'm getting this harpoon.
Good.
So as you shoot your bow, it hits the nearby well. It dunks into it, and you're like, "Yeah, I totally meant to do that, guys," and we just don't believe you.
You hear the screaming of a 9-year-old in the background.
Alec!
Oh no!
I never needed that more in my life than I did now.
Dude, I hope that's where it stays. Get those bad rolls out.
All right, as you walk in, you see the opening of the cart. Sitting upon it, you see the normal large vats of wine that they would use for shipping. You can hear the horses in the stables kind of neighing over here. Kind of see somebody walking in, like in around. Kind of waves and kind of nods to you guys. You know this guy is one of the workers around the area, one of the sons or family members of Davian.
My guys is immediately looking for Alec.
And just then you hear these footsteps kind of like pouncing into the ground. Like you can hear like the heavy footsteps of an older person kind of like just kind of running out the front door, greeting everybody. God, hey everybody, how have you been? And you hear little footsteps following behind it as wait, is Ajax with him or did he stay with Jackson?
He stayed
I
with
think
Jackson.
Ajax stayed with Jackson.
As the little footsteps fade away to nothing.
Must have been
Must
a
have been a
wind.
rat.
Hey, how wow, Shell's gotten bigger.
I thought you guys said he was 9.
He
How long
was.
have we been gone?
What do you mean?
You're a lot bigger.
I don't know. I kind of woke up this morning and I felt invigorated, like stronger.
Wait, this happened in one night?
Well, yesterday I was in the forest, and I was practicing with the longbow, and I was trying to see if whether or not I can reach one of the trees as I was jumping to the right. And as I let it fling, I missed the tree, but I went to go retrieve it, and there was this arrow that wasn't necessarily mine on the ground, and I know I seem and sound a lot different than I did before. I don't know what it was. I just know it was I accidentally touched the tip of the arrow and it broke skin, and this is how I woke up this morning.
So Solaris starts mumbling to himself. This is a little beyond me. Orlando, you might want to take a look at this. And with that, to sort of kind of just sort of swing, kind of thinks, sort of starts swaying back and forth, and all of a sudden, Alec, is that you? And I'm going to put a with Orlando out. I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll an investigation on that real quick. Don't know why it rolled it at advantage, but it did. Oh, that's because it's because of the I get advantage on investigation with Orlando. So what do I see from?
So as you're looking at him, you can kind of identify the facial features. Looks similar to the kid that you saw before, which for the audience that's just getting here, this is what Alex looked like before. and this is what Alex looks like now.
What an absolute unit.
How tall is he?
You see the characteristics of the chin, of the ears, and the way that his hair, it doesn't look longer. It looks like it's well kept at this point. But in all appearances, you are able to see that this child is now Alex at a higher age.
Well, you said you got this happened by a arrow? You touched an arrow and it aged you? Was that right, Alec?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of that had happened. I mean, I went out there and I looked at the wood of it. It had like it wasn't even a straight arrow. It had twists in it. It was weird. But as I held it, it cut me, and I felt something seep into my hand, and it hurt. I felt a sharp pain, and so I would say a couple hours later, I started to get tired.
Are you still
The worst.
aging?
I don't feel tired
I
anymore.
know.
Well, at the
Uh,
worst, it could be a curse. At the best, it could be magic. How tall is he compared to Marigai? Marigai's 5'8".
You're looking at him. He's sitting at around 5'9" now, 5'11", somewhere between there.
Marigai's kind of looking at him, kind of up a little bit. Huh. Well, definitely don't want you taking pot shots at me with your arrow now.
Have you been keeping up with your practice?
Absolutely.
And have you learned anything new?
I've learned to not pull my punches, my swings, to follow through on letting the arrow strike, to lead the shot if moving, or if I am moving, maybe to sway with them. I would have to say that I've learned a lot of from. There's also I didn't even know this, but Davian has books upstairs that I was able to look at, a combat book. It was interesting to understand how high ground can affect the battle, and there's so much that I've been learning over this last week or two.
You'd be surprised. I had a teacher back where in the forest that was teaching me about terrain and all that stuff, and about high ground. What was his name? Obi something?
Well, Alec, do you still happen to have that arrow?
As unfortunately, I dropped it and walked away from it. I might be able to find it though.
Yeah, after you say your hellos and, oh, by the way, my name is Armand, Bard Extraordinaire of the Vistani. It's nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Yeah, but after you say hello to everybody once we get settled in, I would like to take a look and see if we can find that arrow. We might be able to reverse this if we're lucky.
We should. It could take years off of his life.
Exactly.
Or knowing this place, he could be frozen at that age for decades.
I mean, look at Madame Ava.
Madam Ava?
Oh, yeah, just a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
I take a step back.
My guy's just still looking at him kind of in awe. You say you feel all right?
Ando says, "Hey, Marigai, take your jaw up off the floor. He's still only 9 years old."
I knew that look.
Just see him just shoot daggers at you. That's not what this is about at all.
Alec, dear, other than the notable growth spurt, are you feeling kind of funny at all?
No. I feel fine now. Before I would say that I felt quite unusual. But as I woke up, my strength gathered. I felt fine. I did my morning routines, working out. This, hitting, fighting with the longsword and the bow, and everything seemed fine.
Are you any stronger than you were when you went to sleep, or are you just older?
As you see his cavalier look over Maragai's shoulder, he kind of looks past her and he just cocks his head sideways and he kind of gets this big grin on his face, this fat juicy grin, and the eyes, you see that they pull tight to the sides as he goes, I took a swing at a branch that was 8 inches thick and I swiped it off the tree. And then while he's saying that, he's shaking his head up and down. Yes.
This I have to see. So I pull my sword and say, "On guard, Alec. Let's see how
First
you're
blood.
doing."
Oh my.
All right, don't hurt yourselves. No.
That's why
What
you're
the
here.
hell is
You can,
going on?
We taught him to fight.
Yeah, but
Best
do
way
it with
to do that.
feathers.
We've got
No.
2 healers here.
The style that we use is not
Sometimes
conducive to
stand back.
feathers. Just stand back, Armand.
All right, here, we play some battle music for you boys.
Champion red music intensifies.
Something with some percussion. Is that okay, guys?
Oh, with that little the itty bitty drum you got.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Are we just gonna go 1-to-1, or are we gonna go initiative?
Oh, we'll just go to 1-to-1.
Okay. So does not hit.
Okay. So as he comes in for a swing, he kind of notices though how you were able to block it, and it hits and it goes tink. But with a quick action on a second multi attack, he attempts again.
That one does hit.
As he goes forward with it, he's kind of as he does like a J swipe, coming across from the top down, missing you on the first one, coming back up across the rib cage. He does 5 slashing damage.
Nice recovery.
Oh, so sorry. I'm sorry, Orlando.
Don't be sorry, lad. This is what we're here for. So I will take my swing.
Oh.
Did that go? 24 hit.
Oh, it definitely hits.
I'm going to make it stun damage and not I'm gonna hit him with the flat side of the blade instead of the sharp side of the blade.
All right.
Okay, hold on. I'm giving. It's giving me weird. Oh, it's making me do it as a critical. Shit.
Do it.
Hmm? Why would it make it be a critical? You didn't roll a 20. You rolled a
Maybe I have to look and see. Maybe I'm getting.
you rolled an 18.
Yeah, maybe I'm getting critical at 18, 19, 20 because it only gave me critical on the damage. So 9 slashing.
All right.
All right. So we'll say half that, and you basically smacked him
Right.
with the flat side of the blade, and as you smacked him, he goes, "Oh, shit!" Oh. And he covered his mouth as soon as he said that.
Your attack is good, but your defense still needs some work.
I kind of haven't gotten to that part of the book yet. I'm sorry, sir.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Just continue to work. Swing again.
As he noticed that you hit with the flat side of your blade, he then attempts to hit with the flat side of his blade.
You swung as me, by the way.
Oh, did I? Meant to do that one.
I mean, it would have just been.
It would have been like pretty much this.
No.
So 6 minus.
It would have been a 16.
Yeah, 16. Would that have hit?
16 would have hit, yes.
Okay. So with the flat side of his blade, he goes to hit you, and we'll say actually having that as well in half because it would be bludgeoning, because it'd be the broadside of it. So yeah,
Right.
he hits you for 2. Taking his multi-attack, he goes to attack one more time as it smacks, and then he wants to smack you one more time with the backside of the blade.
And that misses.
you hear, and then as it misses you. Oh, so I almost got you with the second one too.
You're looking good there, my friend. Looking good. $19 hit.
Definitely a hit.
Yeah, it's only giving me the ability to crit on that. Huh. I'm gonna pull my punch heavily on that one and really I'll have the have on that one. But I won't take a second swing.
Okay. So then as he takes that one, you kind of see him kind of like wrench and kind of like a little bit of pain from that. Because that one did sting quite a bit. You see him kind of like lock his jaw up, his mouth open, kind of looking at it with one eye closed and the other one's kind of like still looking at you to make sure you're not going in for another hit. He's like,
I'll drive my sword into the ground and then I'll walk over and I'll lay hands on him for how much damage has he done? How much hit?
He has done.
All right, he's taken how much?
We'll just say he's taken, because I wasn't really counting. It was all RP for me.
Okay,
So
okay. So I'll lay hands on him and heal his
as you see everything just kind of come back together, the bruise, like, you know, his shoulder kind of looked a little bit hurt. He was swinging it kind of weird, but everything otherwise looks good on him now. He's like, oh hey, that's a neat trick, sir.
That's how we take care of our own around here. And I give him the bro hug, pound him on the back a couple times with my fist as I'm hugging him. grab my sword and I sheath it. Yep.
Looks like you've certainly approved.
Yep. Thy abusive smile. Yes, he can get these hands. That absolutely he can.
Quick question: did we actually update Alex's new levels and everything?
He's level 3 now.
Okay.
He didn't tell me to get him anything past that though. So if you
Okay.
wanted him to be higher, I'd have to go do that real quick.
No, I think this will be good as he's still growing. As you can see, he's still kind of growing. So yeah, he's still got to catch up to, especially where you guys are at right now.
He doesn't have time to do that. He needs to be good now.
Always the optimist. Then again, I suppose I shouldn't be talking.
You said you got better at hitting moving targets.
Yeah, I have gotten way better at since the last time you saw me on moving targets.
Okay, let's test that. Get your bow. Shell. Fly 30 feet up, 40 feet out. Circle.
As you see, kind of as Shell just lifts up, and everybody kind of gets this little pushback from the air that drafts underneath his wings. This large animal that sits in front of you now. As it rises into the air, Alec looks at you and what do you want me to do?
Shoot, Shell. Show that you can hit a moving target.
As Shell's moving around in circles and circling up top, he pulls back on his bow. That's not fair. I hit objects that are on the ground.
Your enemies won't always be on the ground. Try again.
Oh, all right. As he pulls back another one. No, it's no good. I can't. He's up. Robert, he's up there. How am I supposed to get him?
Alec, deep breath. Concentrate. Don't aim where it's at. Aim where it's gonna be.
But I told you, I've learned high ground. He's got high ground. This is the advantage.
It is.
You have to learn. You got to learn how to take the advantage away from someone. How to handle someone else having the advantage.
Right.
Watch his flight. Does he have a pattern?
As you're explaining this to him, he kind of looks at it and sees the target in front of him, and the timing he's kind of getting a little bit better at understanding where it's at. He leans back with an advantage and kind of lets fly that arrow, hitting Shell with 5 piercing damage.
All right. So now we know what we need to work on.
Yeah, I mean, we've never had to do that before. That's not what was in the training.
Oh, this training hasn't been putting you in the real world. Who knows when you're going to be fighting something that can fly?
Well, true. Yeah, it's definitely true. Well,
we fought anything that flies yet.
So let's go grab some food and what have you been doing?
Well, we met Strahd. He's pleasant. Our guy says that with a lot of venom in her voice.
He's got to be the saddest I've ever seen in my life.
You met Strahd?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Kind of see his
I was completely
eyebrows.
against it.
I don't see him as all that impressive myself.
Well, to be fair, there's no one who's more impressive than you.
You hear
Well, isn't
Mary
that just
scoff.
the truth?
You hear Mary kind of scoffing under her breath. In fact, Mary's probably the only one who can hear it. You haven't seen what he can do like I can.
So, anything interesting happened while we were gone, Alec? Besides the training, did you, and obviously becoming quite the strapping young lad you are?
He's
Did-
9.
And your jaw's still on the ground. And, and did anything attack the winery that you had to defend them against?
You know, it's actually been quite quiet here. Nothing except for animals that try to come into the yard, and couple bucks we had to kill in order to, you know, feed some of the families up here. Some, you know, for the workers around the area. We also one of my favorites is wolf flank steaks, and we also had some of those around here too.
How's the wine production been going?
It's been quite well. I have been working on here with them, and they've showed me kind of the ropes on how to get the wine from the large barrels where they're fermenting it into the smaller barrels for traveling and shipping.
So no more druids, huh?
No.
That's good.
I can tell you that the smell has gone away. I think we cleaned up most of it, if all of it by now.
Well, that's good. Now that we have met Strahd, and I think that things will be safe. I think it would be more prudent for you to rejoin our group, so that we can continue your training.
I would love that. There is still the book that I'm reading that's kind of I know the high ground advantages, but I haven't learned what would be my abilities, or what should I do if aiming uphill.
Well, we can always ask if you can borrow that book. If not, we can purchase it.
That would sound good then. If Donovan will let it go, I mean, we'll go ahead and ask him then.
I'm sure
Yeah,
he wouldn't mind. You've been giving him help.
I walk up. Well, didn't realize I had both of them selected there. I walk over and hand Alec 5 gold and say, start with 2 and offer to buy it. If he hems and haws a little bit, go up until at least 5, and then if he says no at 5, then we'll try to make other arrangements for it.
You see Mariga kind of gave Orlando a side eye. We can see if we can borrow it first. I'll come with him and see if we can convince him that first before we purchase it. I mean, we are just borrowing it.
All right, let's go ahead and do that then.
And where is What's his name? Gunthar, I believe.
Davian is Gunther.
No, I'm thinking of someone else. Oh, Gunthar is the leather worker. I got names mixed up.
Okay. Okay.
I've got it written down here somewhere.
Donovan.
Donovan, yes.
Davian. Davian is yeah, he's up top. You don't see him anywhere down here. So if you guys are gonna go talk with him,
yep.
Go ahead and that. Okay, good. Alright, you guys. As you guys make your way up top, you see that Davian's in the kitchen right now, setting up. And you smell this luscious, very great smelling like beef and butter mixed together, like the venison. It just enters your nostrils, and you can just feel the savoriness.
Davian, how are you? That smells amazing.
I am quite well. How are you doing, Marigai?
Well, we've tracked down the location of one of the gems. We should be hopefully getting the second one soon. Coming back here to get Alec back on the road and give him some more experience. If you're okay with sparing him. I see he's gone through a growth squirt.
Yes, unfortunately, I kept my eye off of him for a moment as he was doing his training, and I didn't realize what he gotten into.
It happens, these things. It could be magical, could be a curse. I'm not sure. We're likely going to investigate that next, but after we eat, if there's any way, I know Alec here was learning from one of your books. Is there any way he can borrow it while we go on our way, and we'll return it when he's done with it?
Alex, what book are we talking about? As he kind of turns and looks at Alec. Oh, so it's the one for strategies and fighting. It's the only one of its kind in this land.
Well, how about that? I can keep an eye on it, and it would only be in his possession when he's reading it.
If it gets damaged in any way, we would lose a lot of information from that's been passed down. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Nobody's transcribed this or anything and made a second.
We've never had to. It's always been in our possession.
Well, how about this? I will read it with Alec. And if you need me to, I know how to read and write very well. I might be able to make a second copy for you. To keep safe. That way this good knowledge does not get wasted.
I trust you, Marigai, with this information. The book that young Alec is using can only be used once a generation. This book provides a magical understanding of combat. It cannot be replicated. The words on the page mean nothing compared to the knowledge that is provided through the magic. As Alec kind of looks wide-eyed back at Davian, like,
And Davian would also see like a light of understanding in Maragai's eyes. She knows what these tomes is a better word for it, correct?
yes, very good.
Maragai knows what these tomes are. I see what you're saying. It's a very precious thing.
I would prefer the tome the book to stay here within our confines of our winery. I believe Alec would benefit from this if just allow him at least one more week of training.
So you're saying he would have to stay here to benefit from it?
Correct. If you would like him to go with you, I unfortunately would have to say that the book would have to stay here with us. And he can resume training. But
we have another magic tome that he could possibly study if you've given him the basics with this one.
did I hear a voice?
I didn't
No.
hear it.
I hate moving around inside that building. I don't want to track myself through that thing.
Okay, so if it's an instance like that, you can always say, as I walk in there, and I'll get you in there.
Yeah, just put me in there.
Okay. As you hear some footsteps coming up the stairs and around the corner, all of a sudden, opening up the door, you see Growrig's large stature of a dragonborn walk through that door.
We have another book of magic. That one should provide more instruction if that's the point, or the next portion that he doesn't know. As long as he's gotten the basics and someone can instruct him on how to read it.
Grogrick, these tomes are one of a kind.
That specific school of magic may be one of a kind. However, magic is magic, at least of the arcane variety. If Jackson was here, he'd have been able to give Alex a decent background in how to move forward. Technically, Armand and Orlando might be able to teach him some of the portions that he might need.
Well, it's these tomes, Grogrick. They're magical. They increase your power through magic.
And that's not power he's gained himself. I don't know if he should be doing it that way.
Very powerful. They're very rare, even in my land.
That's beside the point. We can also leave it to him.
I mean, he was saying, I mean, we can. Would you be willing for us to buy this and like? Is there any way we can purchase this, or would Alec just have to stay here for another week?
He would have to stay here for another week. Otherwise, he can resume his training. But if he doesn't return within 2 weeks, then to complete his training, this generation, this training will be over. Unfortunately, we will have to wait another generation before it can be used.
Sounds like a once in a lifetime thing here. It's much how they tomes were in my world. It may be prudent for us, Grogrick, to let him stay here for one more week.
We can leave it up to him.
What do you want, Alec?
Alec?
Do we plan on leaving for more than a week? I mean, or do we plan on coming back, or?
I feel like we'll be coming back, but that would postpone your training. It's up to you.
I do believe that, I mean, wouldn't it be best if I was to complete the training then? But do we have a, where do we plan on going from here? I guess that's what matters the most.
Marakai looks at Grelrig. We were going to investigate this arrow, correct? Grelrig?
Hmm?
So we were planning on investigating this arrow, and after that we're going after another gem, I believe, or what were we doing?
To see the
Well-
girl about healing her, right?
This is true. I'm not sure.
Our plans are fairly fluid right now, so we cannot guarantee any sort of schedule.
I mean, we are talking 2 weeks, though. We have to have him back within 2 weeks. And he would have to spend 1 week finishing his training, is what Donovan told me. Correct?
Yes, that's what Donovan said. Yeah, he has to be back within 2 weeks to resume his training, or he just needs 1 more week to complete.
This would be one of those times where I think it'd be kind of fun to let the people in chat decide.
Yeah, this actually would be a good idea.
All right, let's leave it up to you, chat. Let's set up a poll real quick. We're gonna set up that poll. Let's see.
This feels like a good time for a break, so
I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
All right, does Alex stay for training or back in 2 weeks?
we'll do that too. Make sure they
Jesus.
train.
God damn it.
Holy shit, Rob! You're a
Again.
madman.
Get
Oh
me up to
my
200.
lord! Oh my lord! That is. Oh shit! That is huge, Rob. Holy crap, dude!
And we got a raid.
That is fucking epic. We got a
Raid of
raid somewhere in
6.
there.
Yeah,
Oh
we got a
my
raid of 6
lord!
from-
It's Mama's Bear. Hey, Miss Mama's Bear, how's it going? How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the huge raid of 6. We are gonna go through a lot of subs right now since Rob just gifted 23 tier 1 subs to everybody. We're about to do a poll right now, so everybody in here, just we're as soon as we dude, thank you. Oh dude, no problem, man. It was a pleasure and an honor to be able to raid out to you. I love your content on YouTube. I love It's Mama's Bears content on TikTok. This is lit. This is so badass. Oh, by the way, we do have that. Oh, let me do the question real quick. I don't know why it didn't just let me do the question inside there, but oh my lord, thank you for the huge raid. Thank you for the huge amounts of freaking subs right there, Rob. Thank you. Holy crap, that is insane. Oh, and Jan with the sub also to thank you. Am I saying that right? Is it Vidui or Vidui?
Dude, he's awesome. He does a lot of.
Dude, yes, let's fucking go. Love the 7 days content. Love it. Thank you so much. I know, Loki. I know Rob's a maniac. I asked him to hand me over his credit card so he can't use it anymore because he's just this crazy. It's just crazy. It's fucking awesome. Huge supporter. Oh my lord. Damn. Oh damn. I will get this question out. I swear. I swear. Uncanny dodge. Don't did an uncanny dodge.
All right, I'm back.
Oh my lord, I cannot believe it. You know what? We're gonna allow additional votes with lurk loot. Should we? No, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. No lurk loot. We're just gonna straight up go for it. Starting the poll right now. 3 minutes. It's huge. It's freaking, and the biddies. Holy crap. We've got a poll up, everybody. Go ahead and throw it in there. What do you think? Should Alex stay or go? And then resume in 2 weeks the training that he's supposed to be doing.
So should he stay or should he go?
Holy crap, Rob, dude. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. That's huge. the grand and great god, faithful Kisune. That's you know, that's high priestess, but not a cult. Not a cult. Not a cult. I promise. Don't mind the badges. Freaking abusive smile got a free tier 3 sub from somebody that was remaining anonymous. Look at the triple stars in the top right of it. It's crazy. 100%. No, Faith, no. We're just like-minded people who like the same Kool-Aid, okay? Oh, Wamboo 66, thank you so much. 595, holy, we are freaking 5 away from 600. That is crazy.
Only 5?
Don't do it.
I don't want them to be fictitious. Don't you create accounts.
Hey, we got ourselves a raid coming in.
Yeah, we just got it. It's Mama's Bear in here. That's huge. That's crazy. There you go. That's a better way of looking at it, right? Like, where were we at? I think we were doing some sort of D&D thing, right? Holy crap. I promise this will be cut out of the YouTube vid, but still, it's insane. That's insane. Let's go. Are we missing anybody? You're back, or actually Orlando now. Are you back, Orlando? Yeah.
Yes, back.
Okay. Marigai, let's do a roll call. Marigai.
Here.
All right, Doe.
Here.
Mary.
Looks like she was the BRB about
Okay.
3 minutes ago.
All right, Graurig.
Yep.
Armand. And thy faithful as perfect. All right.
Full close looks like it closed at 100%.
Yeah,
I like
was
that.
sweet.
Let's
I
go.
exist.
100% to stay. Oh wow! Everybody's like, just leave him here. Leave him here. Get his study going. That's actually a good thing, folks. That's a good thing. Alec is gonna get stronger, super stronger. With that, so that we don't forget about it for the next time, you can actually go ahead and level him up to 5.
To 5?
Yes, to 5.
All right.
He had 2 points of interest, which was the uphill battles and the downhill battles, and also skirmishes within that book. So we're going to give him 2 levels for that, as he achieved 1 just by being existing since yesterday and cutting his finger.
Alec, I think you should go ahead and stay here. But we would like to see where this arrow is.
Kind of his eyes kind of refocus from the wide eye of understanding that this is magic that he's actually reading, that he was blessed with being able to utilize a book that is only handed down by one generation after another, and only one person can read it during that generation. And he kind of looks at Davy and he goes, you kind of see, if you look close enough to the back of his neck, he gets chill marks, and you can see the goosebumps on the back of it as he goes, I am honored, Davian. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to learn. Ah, boy, you've been doing so well around here. You're like family. You just make sure that if you can help. Fight for the side of good. And help those that can't help themselves. I will. Thank you, Davian. And he kind of looks over to Marikai, kind of like up to you, like with his head nodded down. I will show you, Marikai. I will show you where I found it. However, I don't know if exactly, as the arrow went wide when I went to go hit the tree, as I was leaping to the right. Anyway, we can go ahead and do that right now while we still have daylight out.
Sure. If anybody's good at searching, it's me. Alec, you're gonna do wonderful things.
Hey. Thank you again, Davian, for this opportunity. As he kind of bows his head down a little bit and nods. Okay, I will show you the way. Marikai, Graurik, follow me. And as you guys go downstairs, find your ways through the walls to the craziness of this building.
As he leaves, I just kind of look at Davian and thank you for taking care of him. He's a good kid.
He really is. I don't know where you found him, but I am sure glad that he's with you lot. Otherwise, I don't know if many children from this land have been able to deal with the pressures of this realm so lightly as Alec has found a glimmer of hope within you and you all.
It's a nice sentiment, but I think it was within him all along.
You'd be amazed at what you can see once was good and has been tainted by these lands. Please keep an eye on him. He can be a powerful ally.
I'll keep an eye on him, and we're still gonna find your gems. Don't worry.
As you all leave, let's get you here. Coming outside, I guess they see Shell still circling up in the sky, as he was never told to come back down. Doe is...
has a mind of his own, you know.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yes, he is sentient.
All right, and then Orlando, did you want to come back to the? Are you over here with Doe?
Yeah, I'll be over there with the doe.
Okay.
Be over here with the doe. I'll apologize. I'm still having some difficulties with the map. So.
Fair enough. Okay, so as you guys are all kind of crowded around in the front of the Wizard of Wines, you kind of hear Alex says it was over this way. and he kind of like points out into the direction over to the east, as it's, you know, it's all kind of laced with sparse amounts of trees between each other. You get about like 10 to 12 feet between the trees, and as you go further into it, you see that they kind of compact more, where they're about 5 foot between the trees, and they get denser and denser, and brushes start to, you know, cover and abstract the past point of those trees. So you're looking at about 10 yards, 15 yards, and 30 yards as you're getting denser into the forest.
Alec, could you hit me one of your arrows?
Sure. And he pulls it off of his side and kind of hands it over.
And I don't do this for combat. I am doing this for RP here. Let's see, where's it at? And where were you when you fired this weapon or this arrow, and which direction did it go? And America's trying to get like a kind of a closer idea of where exactly to search.
Okay. You see him point to this very spot right here. And as he kind of points it out, he says, "So I was standing right here. I took 2 steps and jumped to the right, landing here, and in mid-flight, I let it fly towards this tree," and he kind of points out in the distance. And he says, "I tried to hit this tree out here as I was moving, and it went right to the right of it."
You see Marigai kind of nod as she goes ahead and summons 8 wolves. And you don't need to put on this is just for mind's eye, just for simplicity's sake, if
Okay.
that's okay with you.
Yeah, no, totally fine.
She's gonna summon 8 wolves, have them circle around her to get a good glimpse of the arrow, its smell, its look, yada yada. She's gonna point out to the woods to where Alec kind of told her, search for something like this. Search. And she's going to make sure they get a good sniff, good everything, and she's going to let them scatter off into the woods to see if they find anything.
You said 8 of them, right?
It will be 8 of them, yes.
All right. This is the most D20s that I'm gonna have anybody roll at a single moment right now. I need 8 D20s. Actually, let's do 1 for you. So let's roll yours different from the other ones.
Wait, what am I rolling?
You're gonna roll a D20. Do a animal handling real quick.
All right.
You can either do that, or you can do they're a fey creature. They can take your...
Do I get advantage for working for wolves like all the time? Kidding.
I like that. You know what? I do like that. I do like that. Go ahead and roll a second one.
Okay.
I mean, that one does it, but let's see if you get a critical. Definitely not that one. But so with the first one, you're gonna go ahead and roll now 8 D20s, and we're gonna kind of get an idea of how much time passes and lapse while they're searching, if they find it or if they don't. Oh, that's a D8 plus. Oh no, actually, hit it 8 times. So it's going to be 8 D12 instead of D12 plus 8. Or sorry, 8 D20, not 12. Still there, Marigai?
You still just rolled 1.
No, okay, I'm sorry. Can I roll it all at once, or can I do I have to roll them separately?
Just roll them all at once. Like, just do 8.
Okay.
So when you click on it, there you go. Perfect. Because now what I can do is, click on it and see what the results are. All right. That's it's a decent medium, but not it's still on the lower end of the spectrum.
You got a bunch of derps out there going, dun, 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 dun. Look, a stick.
Oh my god, a rabbit!
So as they're going out there, you got 2 of them that kind of rustling over, like finding some creature out there that they're kind of following. You've got 2 that are legitly sniffing at the ground as they're kind of focusing on the pattern of the smell. I would assume, actually I don't want to assume, how did you send them out there, and what did you say to them, and what did you do?
So basically, I want them to find it. If they find it, just come back and escort me there.
And
I'm not asking them to bring it back or anything. I'm asking them to find the location and then come back.
Okay, the location of the arrow that you have right now, as in, like, what are you doing with that?
I'm just giving them a comparison and seeing if they can find an arrow that was fired off from Alec, the one that he cut himself on, apparently. So actually they should get advantage on that because they're sniffing for blood, right?
That's what I was looking for. Okay, so as you present them the arrow and you kind of point at them, they kind of get a whiff of Alec's smell, and they kind of get the idea that that's what they're looking for now. So they're running out there. You've got 3 of them kind of going off to the right as they heard something rustling, and they went to go check that out. You got 2 going to the left, but you have 2 of them going directly towards the tree as they caught a whiff, and I'd say about maybe 30 minutes have gone by, but at this point they come back to you. One of them sitting right in front of you, looking up at you, and then looks down at the arrow, and then looks back up to you.
I think we got it. Let's go. Show me. And Maraguy's gonna follow that wolf.
All right. As the wolf turns around and it kind of darts back out there, he kind of like scratches at the ground, but being careful, it's not actually touching it. It's kind of letting you know that it's there. Do you investigate that?
Sorry, I keep muting myself. Yes, it's in the ground. All right. Investigation. Let's go. Is everybody else with me, or did anybody follow me?
I'll follow. I would have followed out because that's
So
yeah, same. I was interested in the arrow as well.
You can help me with this.
Yeah, I will. I don't know. I can help you with the investigation. I can.
If you needed to give him kind of like an inspiration or any kind of thing before I tell you if it fails or succeeds, let me know, because I know you're having technical difficulties, Orlando. So if you need me to roll something for you, I can.
I can't give him inspiration. So I'm not bardic. I was going to help. I was going to
give him the advantage.
Aid in the investigation to give him the advantage. It looks like he still did not have a great investigation. But yeah.
All right. So then at that point, yeah, he looking down, you were able to see that this is the arrow that Alec had shot, not the one that he picked up.
Alec, my friend.
Yes.
Did your arrow that you shot land close to where the arrow that you picked up land, or are we in a completely wrong spot?
No, it should be around here somewhere. This is where it was at.
All right,
Are you
I'm
sure
gonna
the
roll.
arrow? Are you sure the arrow didn't look any different from the arrows you normally shoot?
No, this one was kind of twisty.
It was twisty, so it was different.
Yeah.
I'm walking around in circles, so I'm not finding anything.
So as Marigai does that, she's gonna do a last ditch effort here. Different arrow, different arrow, different arrow. She's kind of muttering it to herself. Different arrow, different arrow. As she goes ahead and casts. I'll find it in a second. Give me a second. Oh, I can only dispel magic. Mary. Is Mary with us?
I.
It's around this area. Can you can you detect magic around here and see if we can find something? And I will see if we can find a curse. It could be either magic or it could be a curse.
Let's see here then. Detect magic, you say?
Yes. Because I have a sinking suspicion that arrow that Alec picked up was not the one he shot.
Okay, then right here, I guess.
Well, it's around where we are.
Yeah. So as you are around the, we'll just pretend in the mind's eye that we're right there in the spot in the forest. It's just before the thickest portion of the forest. So you're on the back side. You're on the back or the front side of the thickest portion of the forest. As you cast it, you notice that there is this white glow with a black center.
You see something, Mary?
A white glow with the black center. I
Oh.
see.
Don't need to toot my own horn, but I think I'm a genius. Where's it at?
As you walk directly to it, you kind of, what do you see the center of the black orb that's actually permeating white aura. You're standing in front of it. How do you want to handle the situation at that point?
What is it? What is it like? Is it something she can see, or
It is something she can see, and you would notice this as something as a necromancy school of magic.
Alec mentioned he aged after he touched this, so he cut himself on it, I believe Alec said. Alec, is that what he said?
Yeah, I did, Marigai.
So we can either A, try not to cut ourselves on it, or B, I can try to destroy it.
That could be very useful.
It could be. But who wants to attempt the Mjolnir challenge here?
I am worth.
Blanket.
I'm worthy. And you actually killed my mojo there. I was actually going to reach in and not necessarily a blanket, but I have multiple articles of clothing. I was going to grab out one of my spare tunics and wrap my hand, very well in it, and then reach down and grab it.
And you're holding a magic item, not a hot item, but go for it.
Well, if it's sharp, the layers of
yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, that's Alec, you cut yourself, right?
Yes, I did.
By just grabbing it, or did you hit the sharp end? This is what are we I'm sorry. What are we looking at? Is this an arrow? It's a twisted arrow, correct?
Yes. Okay. So as you look at the arrow, it almost looks like a spiral look in the center of it, as it was fling through the air, it would almost corkscrew as it's being thrown forward. However, it has a triple point on the tip, and you notice a goldish feather to the back of it.
Alec, where exactly did you grab this thing at?
Well, I kind of, I grabbed it from the center, and then I kind of like held, like kind of just like pointed it at my hand and kind of like felt how sharp it was, and to be honest, it felt like it pulled into my hand.
So you stabbed yourself with it unintentionally.
Yes.
All right, Orlando, you heard that?
Yes, I have.
All right, I think you know what to do.
Yep, don't touch it.
Well, I mean, don't stab yourself with it.
Don't touch the pointy end. Got it.
Yes, weapon handling 101.
Pointy end always goes at your enemy, and I kind of pointed at Marigai just as in jest.
Just Marigai immediately transforms into a wolf.
And I take the wrap that I have and I wrap the pointed end as well as I possibly can to prevent it from, accidentally poking anybody. And then I put it in my backpack.
All right, so go ahead and add.
Something to study.
Go ahead and add 1 necromancy arrow to your inventory. Actually, you know what? If you want, I could do it real quick.
Do it for me because I don't know what to look for in the.
It's gonna be just an arrow, and then we'll just rename it.
Okay.
But
I wonder if you'd be able to make wine quicker that way if you can age a man in 8 years just overnight.
I was thinking the exact same thing, Mary.
Yeah, but how do you slice a liquid? Would
Just
be
try
the
stirring
only-
it.
Well, yeah, but what if
I was
an
gonna
old
say-
guy drinks this wine and he just ages until he dies?
Oh, I wouldn't be the first to drink it.
It'd be a great way to die.
Unless the wine comes out shit. Then it'd be a
Necromancy
terrible
wine.
last drink. Yeah. Necromantic wine. What's it gonna do to it?
Call it dead lead.
A drink to die for?
You just see Marigai kind of put her hand on her hip. We are not dipping this in wine.
Why not?
No. Grape juice, not wine.
It's wine when we're done.
Although dipping the end in poison and then shooting it into somebody might be kind of fun.
Wonder what this would do to Strahd. I mean, he technically can't age, right? So this probably would have no effect on him.
Well, typically necromancy uses negative energy and beneficial effect on most undead.
So he might actually like being shot with this thing.
Yeah, this is we're not shooting Strahd with the magic healing arrow.
Yeah.
Orlando, you're probably the best suited to study necromancy, since you're the polar opposite of it. Would you be able to?
I'm gonna keep it, and I will study it, and I will make sure that I,
Don't stab yourself.
I'll only stab Joe a couple times just to see what happens.
We'll just call it "Don't pull it an Alec."
I would say Marigai, considering she has the longest lifespan of us here. 8 years is
True.
nothing.
I'm already 180 years old. But yes. I'm not stabbing myself for science or magic.
You wouldn't. We would.
I'm sure you would. Actually, that Mariga kind of perks up all of a sudden. Wait, would that work on my wild shape?
I wouldn't test it.
Well, no, because
Magic can affect
'cause Alec-
something besides the original.
No, because Alec also said that it took overnight, and I cannot stay in wild shape for more than 4 hours.
Let me ask you this: if you were to get poisoned in your wolf form and you got knocked out of your wolf form, would you be poisoned in your form now?
No.
No, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it would though. It's not worth testing though.
No, any status effect or whatever, except for prone. Prone still, yeah. The prone's the only thing that carries over. But like I said, I wouldn't be able to stay in a wolf form for long enough to test that.
All right.
Ez, you're a wizard, right?
Who are you talking to with that awful tone?
No, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda just kind of turns around. She was just mindlessly petting her quasi horses.
Yeah, so you know a lot about magic. I can tell by the fireballs and all that stuff. Why don't you take a look at this arrow and see if you can glean any information out of it?
She
What?
kind of goes, you have a pearl and an owl feather? Because I could probably do it that way.
So why don't we get
Or I
out?
can just do quick
I was gonna say,
glance.
why don't we get out of the forest and back to the winery, so that
Yes.
so that we're not just sitting ducks here while we're stroking each other's egos.
Well, man, I don't agree about the stroking the ego part, but yeah, let's get out of the woods.
Remember, he's still 9 years old. And then we start heading back to the Wizard of Wines.
So that was the arrow, right, Alec?
Yeah, that was
How
definitely the arrow.
How long did you say the effects took?
It was overnight.
Overnight, huh? You don't feel any side effects or anything? Any aftermath?
No, I feel perfectly fine.
How long ago was this?
It was about 2 nights ago, I believe.
So 2 nights with no changes, correct?
Yeah.
So it might be safe
one
to
night.
assume
One
this is
night. It was last night that was no effect, but the night before, yes, there was just that effect, and then not last night.
No. We might be able to assume this is a one-time thing. And Mary obviously didn't see any magical effects on you, correct? Mary?
Well, technically, he's within the circle, so if I did, I'd imagine, yeah.
Yeah, no, you saw no difference in his chi or chakra or magical likeness.
Aura?
There you go, aura. That's the word I was looking for.
Well, yeah. She would she know? Had she met Alec?
I think so.
Well,
She would be
anything
able to
different
detect
from a
magic.
human. Yeah.
Well, because he technically has spells.
That doesn't.
So
Really?
because she would see magic on him, but she
Would
would.
she see necromancy on it? Because magic allows you to detect the school.
If there was magic that was on him now, yes. If it was affecting him as of now, yes, she'd be able to see it. However, if the magic had passed and the influences of that magic have dissipated and did its reaction already, she would see nothing of the sort. Because the magic did what it needed to do and then it left. It made the alterations. It did stuff.
And what time of day was this? This was night, so worst case scenario, this is something that happens nightly. Best case scenario is a one-time thing.
I'll get to the bottom of this. I promise.
Like how we're having our Scooby-Doo mystery here.
Like zoinks. All right, so I'm like I said, I'm heading back to the Wizard of Wines. I'm kind of grab Alec by the shoulder and kind of walking him with me, trying to just I don't have anything that necessarily will tell me what's going on, but I'm just trying to get the feeling of whether or not he is in good shape and healthy, and so I'm gonna roll. Would I roll medicine to determine whether or not I can tell that if he's healthy?
Yeah, it'd be medicine, and I'll help you on that one. Unless you want me to roll it.
Nah, I got it. Or I don't, but that's neither here nor there. My plus was should have been decent enough on that, but it's just a bad roll. What do I get? What do I understand from a 12? Well,
What are you exactly looking for? Like, are you looking for the origination for it? Are you looking at?
I'm just trying to ascertain whether or not Alec is healthy.
At all intents purposes, you look at him, and with that 12, you see that he looks very healthy. He got a great night's rest. Like he still looks like he's active. He's, you know, he looks fit, as in like he's gained muscle and mass. Yeah, you see him as a fit young boy that had grown into a young man now.
All right.
Orlando, I think this might be just be a one-time thing that just gave him a growth spurt.
Well, let's hope. And like I said, I'll take a look at. I'll see if I can figure out something about this arrow. And
I think that's our best bet. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
hungry. You eating here?
Yeah, let's eat here and then head out.
All right.
So, did we make it back to Wizard of Wines without any incident?
Yeah. You made it back to the Wizard of Wines, no incidents. In fact, as you're looking around through there, you notice that it feels more alive than it did before, Marigai. The forest itself.
Marigai gives a side eye to Orlando. We might have to look for more of those. There might not just be more than one.
Of the arrows? Or your
yeah,
or I was gonna say or the gem that you're carrying that to heal the young lady, because remember, as we've walked in, things seem to have upbeat since we've walked in, so it could be the fact that you have graced it with that relic that you have.
Perhaps. You see Marigai kind of has a troubled look on her face, like she's acknowledging that might be a possibility, but she's not fully believing it.
Look, nobody wants to cleanse the ugliness from this land more than I. Suni tells me that we cannot stand the ugly. So let's take this as a win, whatever it may be. We'll be on the lookout for the arrows, yes, but let's keep an open mind that we might be reflecting some positive gain just by walking.
You see a tentative smile kind of cross over Marigai's lips. Yeah, I can do that. Just keep doing what we're doing.
Absolutely.
You know what? I may not understand this crystal fully, but let's get to that Visani girl and see what we can do.
Let's eat first, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely hungry.
You guys can smell the food wafting down from where Davian's cooking up at the top.
That smells enchanting. Let's go.
Marigai can't even help herself. She just has a little bit of drool coming out of her lip.
You can do advantage on that if you want to, but I'll let you pass that on if you want to go on to the next one, because you still have an advantage roll.
Now let go on the next monster. Do that for
Okay,
RP.
okay, cool. All right, as you guys kind of form a line, walking through the halls, making your way upstairs, you find Davian just pulling just putting out the stove right now and kind of moving the food over to the side area of the table on top of a very large butcher block.
David, that smells amazing.
Yes, it does. Absolutely, absolutely, it does.
As everybody starts piling into this little room, kind of notice not everybody is able to fit in here. In fact, you have Shell trying to also make his way through the top
Shell
door.
does not need to come inside.
Shell's a sentient being, and Shell wants food now because he smelt it.
Remember, he who smelt it dealt it.
We're going to eat Shell.
No.
Wouldn't be the first time I've had dragon.
Really now, would you regale us with the tale?
I was just right out of school when my father brought home from a trip a giant red dragon, and we ate well for at least 2 weeks off of this dragon. It was incredible. You haven't lived until you've eaten dragon meat. There's just a slight hint of gaminess that makes it worthwhile, and barbecued on an open pit, it is just quite tasty.
And as he says that, I just cast Druidcraft real quick just to power up the umami coming from the meat. So the smell just intensifies even further.
As the smell intensifies, you feel your neck kind of tighten and tingle, just knowing how juicy that those flanks look right now. I'm sorry, there's not enough room for everybody in here.
You know what? I am perfectly fine eating outside and enjoying this fine day.
Oh, okay.
I'm with you, Orlando. I prefer my meat outside.
Okay. Oh, here you go, Orlando and Marigai. As he hands you over the 2 plates, you also notice, like, right next to the plate, there's like this small little soup bowl. It smells like rich, like kind of like a salty flavor to it. You not knowing what it is. You haven't seen this before, but it almost looks like a little tiny soup bowl, but not quite the size that you're used to.
Thank you, my good sir. I will eat this in good health.
And I'm going to eat it in regular health, but yes, it looks amazing. Let's go, Orlando.
All right, and you guys are heading back outside into the front?
Yep.
Yes.
Over there. Paves way for Growrig to come in, Armand and Ez.
Ez will just kind of look at them and be like, I can eat outside.
Yeah, same.
Oh, okay. And here you
I wouldn't
go.
want to
Is
cause,
it
like, too much cramp. I don't want to cramp everybody.
all right? As you make your way downstairs, and so does Armand. You 4 outside. We have Alec, Growrig, and Joe inside.
Aye, it's a beautiful day for a picnic.
you go. And then as you make your way out there as well. So everybody's is everybody intending on going back outside or?
Yep, I'll be heading out.
Okay. Here you go, Doe.
Bonding session.
Roderick, here you go. Here's your plate.
Thank you.
Not gonna ask one for Shell?
He's a spirit. He eats for enjoyment.
Shell, I got you. And Marigai reaches into her pocket and brings out some rationed meat, and she tosses it to the dragon to eat.
You can add in some of my chef's special food as well.
All right, I'm playing Shell for this moment. He kind of smells the meat. Kind of looks up at Graurig. Kind of looks at what's in his plate.
He speaks Draconic, which I also speak, so he could say something if he wants.
I'm just saying. This is what he's doing. You see him look at the meat, kind of look at your plate, and then kind of look you in the eyes and say, "Really?"
Look,
but
man.
everybody else around here is.
Sorry, do that sound effect again.
Do that
again. It legitimately cut off. I could not hear it.
It was just a bunch of like. There you go.
Oh, he's all turning red.
Kind of looks at you again. He goes, "Bite."
In the meantime, Ez is just kind of slowly feeding a little bit to her quasi horses.
Marigai's like, "Come on, Shell. This meat's not that bad." And I'm gonna roll this at disadvantage because he's not an animal. Nat 1.
Kind of looks back at you and just doesn't pay you no attention after that. Kind of looks back at Graurig again. Turns around, kind of sits down and looks away from him now.
Well, I tried.
Don't worry, I had a plan for you, Shell. You know better.
Maybe. All right, I'd say a couple hours have passed since being here and whatnot. We're probably looking at around 1,400 hours, so about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Anything y'all might want to do at this point?
You know,
What
now
are you
that
guys thinking?
we've got a full belly, why don't we head on out?
Gonna head back to Visani camp, I believe.
Yes. So let's go see this young lady.
Yeah, no pressure on me, huh? Armand, how do I do with performance issues?
How do you deal with performance issues?
There's this little blue pill that you can take.
Yeah, what kind of performance issues?
Well, I'm not sure 100% what I'm doing here with this crystal. I don't know how it works. I just know that Madame Ava told me I would need to use it for the girl that's being affected.
Well, Madame Ava is pretty wise. I don't think she would give it to you if she didn't think that you would figure it out. I think you'll probably know when the time comes how to use it.
Yeah, but I don't want to hurt Arabelle. Like I don't want to hurt her if I don't know how to use this.
I mean, judging by the way this thing looks, it doesn't look very dangerous. But I mean, I'm not a druid, so I could be mistaken.
Well, not a very good druid in these lands.
Nah, you're too hard on yourself.
You hear a little bit of bitterness in her voice almost.
Well, I mean, you're beginning to figure it out. You say you have to actually force nature to do your bidding. So I mean, maybe that is what you're going to have to do to use that particular device as well.
I don't think forcing it's the answer though. I think I have to understand this nature.
That could take months or years.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Arabelle doesn't have that long,
No, I know.
which is why I think you'll know when the time comes. Don't worry about it.
You hear
And
America
besides,
exhale.
you look at the people you have around you. We all could put our heads together and figure it out. I'm sure we'll be able to solve this problem. No problem.
No, wish I had your confidence.
Oh, me too.
All right.
I say that under my breath.
America's like, all right. She's kind of nodding to herself. I'm gonna study this crystal. Can one of y'all know how to get there? One of y'all take the lead. I'm just gonna study this crystal on the move.
Oh, that sounds like a job for you.
We've been there multiple times. How do you not know where to go?
Because I like it when Doe leads.
Oh,
Did your horses
Go
actually
lead?
eat?
What horses?
She was feeding her horses, like her spectral horses, food. I'm curious what happened.
Can
I
we
mean-
see it?
She ate the soul of the grass and then just took the husks
You
away.
can see the horses. They just.
Can we see the food? Are they transparent? Like, can we see the food travel through the system?
You're disturbed.
I'm just gonna go 50-50 on that. We'll see what happens. You know,
We're
we'll,
gonna-
go high, we'll go high, low. Low, no, yes. No, you can't see the food.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
let's head out. I'm gonna say goodbye to Alec real quick, and then we'll head out. And we'll mine's eye. Just Marigai goes back up to the building. Alec, study well. I know you're gonna become something great. We'll come back.
I will, Marigai. I will. Thank you.
Good luck.
Oh, Alec, take this. This is a Sonny custom. I take out a copper piece and I hand it to him. This will keep you safe. Keep it on you at all times. And I'm totally lying.
I was gonna say he's got to roll for bullshit on that.
Definitely
Roll for bullshit.
Oh, that's performance. It's like
That's
the next one.
deception.
Yeah, that's the next one.
Ooh.
Yeah, your deception is freaking. That's crazy. All right.
Why
so
did you roll advantage? Or just oh, you just showed both of the dice at the same time.
No, I accidentally rolled the performance instead of deception.
Gotcha.
I will keep this near and dear to me. Thank you. It was nice meeting you, Normand.
Yeah, just keep it next to you and just know that you have an ally to Vistani.
Oh, I definitely appreciate this. Is there any kind of markings on this that indicate that it is Vistani origin?
No.
Good to know.
It's literally just a regular copper coin.
Just a custom, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Hold on. I'm gonna. Would it be insight to see what he's doing, because clearly I would know these customs.
Clearly, you are. Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and do yours. Insight with well, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, with an advantage.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yep, you're fooled as well. You're like, oh, I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
No. It was to see that he was like being wise about it. But yeah, she just kind of looks over me and just, yeah, no, just a custom. It's a custom, yeah.
Great honor it is. And I act like I'm like choking up, and then I leave.
Nothing choking up. He's walking out the door like wiping his eyes.
Exactly. Yeah, and I leave.
Yeah, as quickly walks behind him to not give anything away.
See, Marigai kind of pauses for a second, looking at the coin, like, is that something? And I'm not sure. Just follows anyway. Good luck. This is why I love having a bard in the party.
So, did you notice how I give him that coin?
It was just out of it's like, you're a
One
fucking
thing-
dick.
Well, one thing I've learned in my travels is that when you give someone that's non-Vistani something like this and you call them an ally, they usually do more for you than you will ever do for them.
As
And I
cruel
leave.
as cruel as you just worded that, I mean, at least it gives him some hope. It might be
Because
beneficial.
you do live up to your name.
The Corvaras. That's why we do it.
You're also a terrible person.
She just kind of huffs at that, like,
I guess we are headed back to the road. On the road again.
All right. And as we get DMCA'd for that, let's go ahead and jump to the main screen. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That won't happen. Not for that. No, we're good.
Armand, I'm not sure if I should like you or hate you at the same time. It's so weird. I cannot.
That's the way I'm playing him.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Orlando says, by the way, Lowe says that was a dick move, and then walks on.
That's all right.
I like Chloe.
Hi ho, and as we are going, Marigai is kind of in the. Who's leading actually? Before I'm moving everybody, but who's leading?
Well, Doe's up front, but I don't think he's paying attention whether or not people are following him or not.
Well, do you know where we're going?
Not really.
Marigai kind of comes up. She's like got a firm hand on the staff on her back.
No, Doe actually gets his own character on the screen right now because he's ahead of everybody.
We're going to the Vistani camp, Doe. Do you know where that is? You remember that?
Yes, but he's still ahead of everyone.
Okay, you're not getting the staff. It's Marigai.
Well, if he's ahead of you, how is he going to get the staff from your back?
No.
Or are you really just that bad?
No, I'm that bad, believe me. But I've got my hand on it this time while I'm around him. But yeah, Marigai's gonna go kind of middle group and blindly, unfortunately, probably trust Doe on this, which is probably a horrible idea. But she's gonna be during the travel. She's studying the crystal, seeing if she can get a deeper understanding of it. And Doe, you are leading us to the Vistani camp.
Oh, well, Doe just heads down the path until we're gonna hit one of the crossroads and waits on everybody.
I was just kind of in the back, her wagon carting around with her.
Say about maybe 2 hours have passed. About an hour has passed. Basically, getting to this point. Let's go ahead and give me one moment.
Go ahead and roll one nature check real quick.
Before you do that, dear,
Yes.
I'd like to offer a bit of guidance for you.
Please do. I'm at a loss here.
With a
Oh,
lot of
Sabine
guidance.
That was the extra guidance.
There's a lot
Oh,
of
there it
guidance
goes.
there. All right, let's get some of that guidance.
All the guidance.
Take some of that guidance back. I know you're on the you're trying to become a teacher and everything for music, but a lot of guidance to give at one moment. Oh my Lord Baron. Welcome in Raiders. As a party of 13 just came in. Let's go.
Welcome.
Yo,
What's
Lord
up, Baron?
Baron. Welcome in, and welcome in Raiders. If y'all haven't checked out Lord Baron, definitely go over there. Throw him a follow. Amazing DM. Let's go. Let's fucking go, everybody. Let's do this. Appreciate it. Raiders, welcome on in. Welcome on in. We are running through the Curse of Strahd campaign. Just give you a little heads up of what I do here is all throughout the week I play for Lurk Loot. Basically, you can come in here, watch me die millions of times inside of 7 days to die. As you're gaining that Lurk Loot, when you get here on Saturdays, you can actually kind of integration put in there to where you can, kind of give or take advantages, disadvantages to the players. I like a lot of interactivity with like all my viewers, my players. So yeah, definitely welcome in. Take a seat by the fire, and let's get back to the game. Thank you, Lord Byron. Thank you. Okay, so basically getting over here to the bridge. Looks like everything was pretty smooth sailing at this point. You haven't came across anything. Nothing stood out to you along the way. Nothing stands in front of you. It looks like it's a clear open area for you to keep moving forward if you would like. But you do have a crossroad here. You can go left over the bridge. You can go right, and as you kind of take that little turn, if you look around the tree line, you'll see that it splits off again once again.
Doe just sits at the bridge waiting for the group to pass by.
No, you were supposed to be leading us to the Vasani camp.
I was what?
Doe.
Oh,
And that's why I like when Doe leads the group.
The Vistani camp. It's right next to. It's near Valaki. You know how to get to Valaki?
Not really. I was just going for a little stroll.
You were what?
You guys haven't realized he just takes off when he wants to.
Can someone else lead us while I'm trying to study this crystal, or do I need to lead us?
we're having fun, and we haven't gotten into any trouble yet.
And
Oh,
she
but-
kind of sighs and like
Oh,
motions her horses.
Ursarock. Ursarock, give me strength.
It's all right.
And
I
she
mean, we
goes
just
towards the front.
Well, why doesn't he give you guidance too?
Because he's not here anymore. I'm here in this new land.
What? Your god doesn't follow you? He can't hear you here?
No, he can't.
Wow. Okay. Mary, does your god hear you here?
Well, I can never really tell, but I pray anyway, just hoping that he can.
I'm in the same boat.
So, if I'm not mistaken, the Vasani camp is somewhere in this area.
You hear Marigai just sigh loudly, and she just stuffs the crystal back in her pocket. Just come on, let's go. I know where it's at.
But
Let's
without
be hon-
preparation,
Let's be honest. I've never been to the Vasani camp.
It's fine. I apparently the only one paying attention to the roads here. Marigai's kind of semi-bitter about this.
You do have the map.
You're not paying attention to the roads at all, even while we're traveling?
They all look alike after you've been up and down them a few times.
Oh, dear.
That is true. And also, if you're leading the way, who's going to study the crystal thing to help?
No, I
Arabelle?
can't now because nobody else is leading.
Joe holds his hand out.
I said Ez like moved to the front. And
Yeah,
was,
give it
like,
to Ez.
fine. And it was like started going ahead.
And don't feel bad, though. You didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, go ahead and take your crystal thing out and keep studying it. It might come in handy. And Ez, yeah, you lead the way.
By the way, first roll is 22.
Yeah, so Ez starts moving him.
As you're walking towards this location, you most of you are kind of looking at it like you haven't seen this path before. As you'd be familiar with it, Armand, you might be familiar with it. Joe.
No dodges.
I'm just moving the keyboard. It's bumping the thing.
Oh, okay. I really
Yeah,
felt
right.
that's funny as hell, like when that happens. 'Cause-
No, I just,
Dodges around.
Gotcha.
I like how you do it like when you're being blamed for something. You just dodge the blame even.
But off to the left, you see like this tower standing off in the distance, sitting about right here.
Alright, that seems interesting.
You don't want to go there.
And why not?
I don't know. It looks creepy.
Yeah, and those that fear going into places that scare them a little bit never get to see what's inside.
I'm not afraid of it per se. I'm just afraid of what might happen to poor Arabelle if we don't arrive on time.
Yeah.
Marigai is like deep down, like into this crystal. It's like Arabelle. Did you say Arabelle? What happened with Arabelle?
Oh, nothing. How about this? We'll go save Arabelle, collect some nice reward, and maybe we can come back to this tower and find some more loot here. But I think it's going to be very dangerous and filled with skeletons and zombies and all that type of stuff.
Oh my.
Ez just kind of like sighs. And just
Ez, can you take a look at the DM?
maybe.
I might be able to look at what you sent me.
It's like, I'd prefer if you didn't go, but do what you want, I guess.
It's your life.
I say at this point, just Marigai is rolling nat ones on any passive perception right now.
You're also distracted by all of our stupid banter. Your character is at least.
Yes.
Do you want me to play you some music while you study this? When I start hitting the drums.
What melody are you playing?
That same battle music that was playing when Alec was fighting Orlando.
No, that's very distracting. Thank you, though. I need calm for this.
Louder? Okay. I start playing it. No, I see that you're getting annoyed. Nice stop.
As you are leading us, are we going? We keep going.
I think Ez is doing some side RP stuff real quick.
She said, well, from what I gathered, she said, y'all can choose to go that way or you can keep going forward. It's totally up to you.
Oh, yeah. She's just mindlessly gonna keep going a little bit, like, doesn't care about the tower.
I think at this point I'll roll another nature roll just to give me some RP banter for this.
All right, so far it's pretty clear for you. We got about another hour into it.
Being this close to the Vistani encampment, I doubt to see anything on the road. Really good about taking care of any threats that could come our way.
I mean, it's still pretty far-ish. Depending.
I'm just hoping he rolls something so we have to fight something right now.
Right.
If we fight something, I'm rolling initiative at disadvantage.
Or what if you go there to heal Arabelle with that, and then it breaks before you get there, but you're still able to heal her? Then you're like, it was the powers within you the entire time.
It was the power of friendship.
Yeah, there you go.
And just double check. The Vistani camp's just south, correct?
No, that would be a whole different location over there. The location that you're looking for is just outside the Valley
right,
Cave, so it's like right in this little area.
I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
No, it's fair, but you would be more familiar with it, so you would know that where it was at. Yeah,
I knew she would know, but not so rememberable, faithful, you know. Nothing. We lose Doe. She glances back, sees Doe's a little bit behind. Oh, okay. He's still making it.
He's trying his best.
I just love that you left his thing.
I know. I was thinking that the entire time. Like, dang.
I feel like Doe is his own person and deserves to have his own like travel system.
I love that. Yeah,
I really believe he does. He does what Doe does, and I believe in Doe. Doe, you can do this.
Do what Doe does.
He's living in his own world, and we need to be a part.
And I just say I don't want to hinder his ability to like, you know, uncanny dodge in the middle of nothing. Because it was funny. It was great.
He's taking the scenic route.
He's
Exactly.
just dodging.
I like that.
He's dodging the blame. He's dodging the hate.
All right. Right there. Let's go ahead.
Dodging reality.
Let's roll one more time.
I think Doe needs his own theme song.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.
Wouldn't it be Doe? Doe, Doe, Doe.
Oh God.
So as you're walking onto the other side of this bridge, you all notice, like, except for Marigai doesn't notice anything right now, but you hear the flapping of wings going across above you. You kind of see the crows. There's at least 2 swarms of crows with maybe 5 to 10 in them each, and they're kind of like moving around towards Valaki. But other than that, yeah, you should be able to proceed further.
Or nothing out of the ordinary from what, like, it seems natural.
The way you say it.
I don't know. Does it feel natural to you?
I will make a perception.
There you go.
Where's my sheet? Hello.
Oh,
There it
we're
is.
learning how to roll.
No. Am I smart?
You notice that they're just fluttering together and going to a consistent direction. You would see that as a natural thing for the ravens in this area to kind of make their way back and forth between locations.
Normal birds, got it.
Yeah.
Birds where?
All right, and let's go ahead and open up. All right, in this map, north is right, west is north. All right, there we go. So you all are coming in from this end. Mary Doe, Orlando, Marigai, and Roderick. Jill's there as well. All right, perfect. Wait, where did it go? Sonic Camp, there it is. All right. Figure, save changes, save, boom. All right, activating now.
Or wait for that to load. Mary kind of comes into Armand. I don't get it. I don't know how to use this item. I just like, do I really have to just do what I can?
I think it's probably going to work off of a mixture of luck and knowing what will happen in the right moment. I mean, again, how would you use that? I mean, you can't really. Well,
I know when I channel nature energy into it, it grew the plant inside this crystal, but I closed my eyes, I concentrate on it, and then once I opened my eyes, it stopped. So if I go fully through with it, maybe that's what it needs to be done.
well, maybe. How about this? This is kind of a stretch, but you said that it's light that's being blocked that's causing the foliage to look so gross. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, what if the trauma that this Arabelle received is a lot like that light, and you could do the same exact thing? If you get rid of that darkness that's in her mind, wouldn't she be able to heal and start growing again as a person?
Maybe.
So instead of thinking of it as a person, think of it like you did the plant. Because when you did what you did, didn't you see some slight improvement in the center there?
I did.
There you go.
All right. You kind of see Marigai kind of like nodding her head, and she's kind of talking to herself almost. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this.
I know you can. And
This is something completely. She's not used to this nature yet. She's slowly, very slowly coming to terms with it.
And it's just a guess, but I kind of have an intuition about this one.
All right. Marigai enters the tent. Oh, never mind. I guess we're over there now. Wait, why are we out?
You guys are up in the top right-hand corner, which is actually the northwest of it.
We're all here too.
Yeah, we're all in the middle as well.
Oh, look at that. It's an after image of Chanel when she was small.
Oh, hold on. Don't go anywhere with it. Let me delete those. Those weren't loaded in when I first came in here. Hold on. You can't.
Michelle, look, it's adorable. It's you.
You did not see time travel here, chat.
Oh, that would have been badass. Okay.
Not yet. I mean,
Not yet.
Not at all. All right, so okay.
All right, we good?
I think I got rid of them. Yes, I took that group out back and beat them to a pulp. All right. As you're
taking initiative, and she's gonna take these 2 guards. Greetings. I wish to go to the central camp. You've seen it before.
As you're walking up to the guards, it's like, oh my god, did you hear? Like, there's a group that's running around, like destroying some evil on on the west side of Barovia.
Oh, I want to say something so bad, but I'm not.
We are trying, friend. We are trying.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, don't tell anybody I didn't see you come up here. I didn't. We wouldn't be doing our job if we weren't paying attention. I'm sorry. Please tell no one.
I won't say a thing. Just make sure you keep a sharper eye.
Your silence might cost you, friend.
Oh God! Don't listen to this doofus.
No, Armand, no.
Just don't let me catch you doing this again.
Play nice.
I just imagine what if something happened to these other people in this beautiful camp because you're not keeping an eye out. You know what you're here for.
I know. I was changing places with the guard on duty right now, and we were talking for a brief moment. I'm sorry. It won't happen again, Armand.
Ez just comes up behind Armand and places a hand on Armand's shoulder and go like, "Stop picking on them."
But how will they learn discipline?
I think they've learned, haven't you? And Marigai kind of levels them with a piercing glare.
I put my hand on one of their shoulders. I'm just kidding. I don't give a shit. And I just walk past them.
Orlando says, Lo says that you're a dick. And he keeps walking.
He is a dick. All right. Y'all good? Marigai looks at these two.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you for both you and you. I don't believe I've caught your name though. I know Armand, but I don't.
Marigai. I'm a druid. Well, was.
Marigai, the druid. Thank you.
Keep watch. I need to go speak to Arabelle, see if I can't cure her.
Ez just kind of waves her hand. Like, I don't know how much you know him, but I don't know if you could take him quite as seriously as he puts himself to be, and just keeps going.
I look at him and go, he's a dick, and just keep walking.
Lovish, are you here?
I am here, my friend.
How is Arabelle?
Sleepless nights. They still haunt her. I really don't know what to do these days. How have you been?
Rethinking a lot of things, honestly. But I spoke to Madame Ava. She gave me this crystal. Marigai reaches into her pack and pulls out this crystal. I'm not sure if this is the cure or not. I'm not sure if it's me that's supposed to be the cure. Madame Ava was very cryptic about that. But I think I at least need to try to help your daughter. Do you know what this crystal is?
As he looks at it, he doesn't want to grab for it. He just kind of like looks at it and kind of takes your hand and kind of moves it out a little bit to kind of get a glance at what it looks like without touching it himself. No. I don't believe I've seen this before. I do believe Madame Ava would know better than I if this would work. I mean, she's a seer.
Madame Ava was very cryptic about it. She just told me. She told me it was within me. You see, Marigai he sees kind of Marigai kind of straighten, Where is Arabelle? Let me see her, please.
Oh, and friend, can I get 2 black teas for our guards? They seem thirsty.
Are you talking to me like that? I'm the
Oh, to
captain.
whoever.
I am a captain. Why would you ask me? Are you being silly
Oh.
again, Armand?
I'm just trying to help out my friends. But do you have any tea? I mean this in no disrespect. I'm literally asking.
Oh yes, of course we have tea. We have tea.
All right.
It's if you go outside, it's the cart right out the door. You just go straight, and you'll see it's like only 10 feet away, maybe 10 yards away. You'll be fine.
Thank you. I grab 2 glasses and then I bring it up to the guards.
I was just gonna go talk to Armand's wife, Alina.
Okay, Alina is.
Buddies.
Alina is down. In retrospect, it's yeah. That's where Alina would be at. Is down here.
Nothing in particular. Just
So Medica.
Girl talk.
Girl talk. So Medica. It is about to be nighttime, and I would like for her to have a good night's sleep tonight. If you wouldn't mind, I would adore if you went in there and helped her out now.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Take me to her.
Arabelle would be in here, and this cart, I believe, is where we left her last night. Yeah, that's Lavish's cart.
America kind of enters the cart, letting her eyes adjust to the darkness to see just exactly what she's seeing from Arabelle. Like, is she asleep? Is she tossing? Is she turning? What's going on in this cart?
So as you enter in the cart, you kind of open the door, and there's a nice little drape that kind of covers the door window that you have to kind of open up and push to the left. And as you peer inside there, you see there's candle lights along the left and the right side. As it's very dark inside here, all the windows are closed. The filling in here is really like kind of like muggy. As you step in though, you feel like it's really warm in here. But you see a little girl sitting on top of the wagon's bed area, kind of fetal position in her side, but tucked in and pulled up covers. Her eyes are bloodshot open wide as fright has it seems like has penetrated her mind.
America's gonna kind of try to gently place a hand on her head. Arabelle, it's Marigai. Do you remember me?
Not blinking at all. She kind of you hear every fiber of her muscle as she kind of like looks up at you slowly.
Do you remember the burdock root I gave you?
Still not blinking, she slowly goes down and picks back up her head with a single nod. You in the center of her pupils are wide at this moment.
I kind of breeze out. This is why I hate I hate / love playing blind like this. All right. Marigai brings the crystal out. She puts it in her palm, directly over Arabelle's head. and she's concentrating fully on everything that she has learned from this land so far, from the blights that are part of the nature but not part of the curse. She's focusing on what so far she's been able to scrape by, and she's focusing on the fact that she has to let this crystal do its thing and not snap out of her concentration. She's going all in on this. She's not going to break concentration. She's not going to test this out. She's going all in with this as she tries to use the crystal with her druidism. Or her druidcraft, I'm sorry.
Okay, with that, go ahead and roll a nature check.
God, here we go. Oh wait, I get an advantage. I forgot about
Absolutely. DJ definitely gave you that advantage.
Oh, did we not use the advantage on whatever my thingy was?
No, yours was also a part of the advantage, but his advantage was directly towards him, and it was on his next one. We skipped the 3 that he was going to do for something earlier, and forgoed it till now. So right now you're trying to get a feel for the flower in hand, the crystal flower.
Yes, and Marigai is going full, instead of opening her eyes and breaking the concentration that she did last time. And the first time she was trying to learn this, she's going all the way through.
And knowing what needs to be done, you hold strong. You feel the air twisting and turning inside of the cart area, the wagon. And you feel this pull. Do you allow the pull to take you to the direction that it's going in, or do you feel the need of pulling back from it?
Where's the pull coming from?
It's coming from you notice where you're sitting. It's coming from the direction that Arabelle's sitting in or laying in.
Really, we can do this. All right. Can I roll just a con? I'm just going to do 50-50 here.
What is it going to do? Or what are you trying to do?
Actually, no, I'm sorry, not a con. Can I roll a second nature roll to see, like, get a feel for whether I should bend or root? If that makes any sense. Bend or root. Yeah, that's a good analysis.
Yeah, that is whether hold steadfast or allow it to be pulled. You can, but I would prefer you to make this decision as Marigai of whether or not you allow it or not allow it. This isn't a chance thing. This is a perspective thing on how you would feel.
So the last time I allowed myself to bend, I opened my eyes and the crystal went back to how it was. So I'm going to root.
As you still hold steady to the crystal in hand and feel the warm glowing of the green light that shines within the thin stem of the flower, you feel the pull getting stronger and stronger.
This pull is still towards Arabelle.
Yes.
Is it me towards Arabelle, or is it the crystal towards Arabelle?
The crystal which you hold on to is wanting to go towards Arabelle.
Keeping my concentration and knowing that it's the crystal and not me that's being bent, I'm going to allow the crystal to go to Arabelle.
Holding steady, you get pulled closer and closer to where you recall where her head had laid upon the pillow. Can you roll another nature check?
Sure. God, my nature is horrible for a druid. God, it's horrible.
As you're being pulled towards it, you kind of fumble it just a little bit. As in your fingers kind of open up just slightly. Can you go ahead and roll a dex check to see if whether or not it slips? Holding on to it, you were able to grab hold of it, feeling the strength of it again. It kind of pulls towards Arabelle some more.
Keeping a firm grasp on it, I'm going to allow the gem to guide me to her head.
I whisper, "You got this, Marigai," and I try to give him some inspiration.
All right, Bardic Inspiration should be a 1d8, correct?
Yeah.
He plays Saria's song from of time.
Did you say sorry a song? Is it sad that I know that in my head?
Armand, are you actually are you peeking in there at all, or?
Yeah, I delivered the tea and I was going to come back. I'm actually surprised that Marigai started early.
Okay, so as you're peering into it, or did you walk into the back, or are you kind of like moving? There are two windows, one on each side of the cart, or you just kind of like moved the windows open to where you can peek in there.
Yeah, I would just peek in there. I don't want to get in there physically.
Okay.
Because I know that Marigai has been apprehensive and not confident about this, and I'm just gonna keep my distance, but give a little confidence boost.
Do a if you can, Marigai, do a concentration saving throw. I believe. Hold up, is that what I'm looking for? No. Yeah, Constitution saving throw. With advantage because you're really deep into this.
Yeah, I'm not expecting this guy.
Right.
Unsaving. All right. Saving. Advantage.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so you were able to hold through that, and you felt this warm feeling within inside you as Armand provided you with some sort of an inspiration, a feeling of you can really do this. At which point, Armand, you notice this as Marigai's eyes are shut. The stem is moving to the temple. And as you may have to kind of move off up to the right a little bit on your toes, on your tippy toes to kind of see this, you kind of shift your body and you notice this black, ichor looking aura within her mind feeding up into the stem. as it encases the stem and moves its way up, you see that the glow, the blind, almost blinding green light shifts as it pushes it up, and you see it enter into one of the petals. As the petal turns to ash and dust falls from it, you notice that one of the petals have fallen off, and in the warmness around Marigai ceases to exist, and it starts to become more of a calming feeling. As the light dims, your eyelids darken to where you can now know that whatever was glowing has gone.
I just observe. I'm not going to say a damn word. I'll let him know. I'll let her know what I saw later.
Marigai?
He's not gonna say anything.
He doesn't need to say anything yet. But as your eyes are closed, you hear, Marigai?
Are you feeling better?
Eyes blinking, head looking around. I'm so tired.
Am I feeling like the glow is still going, or like feel any of this? Like
you feel that the glow is gone, because that glow gave you a warmth, as well as your eyelids with that bright of a light. Your eyes would still see that the light was penetrating through your eyelids and into your eye, the greenness. As that faded out at the same time as the warmth went away and the pulling sensation has stopped and ceased, you would know at this point that has completed. Like,
Marigai kind of just opens her eyes. Are you okay?
I am fine. I'm just tired.
Just Marigai just immediately almost discards the crystal and just hugs Arabelle.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I thought we lost you.
I've been in a daze for so long. The fear.
Rest. We'll talk in the morning. Marigai goes ahead and it's about nighttime, right?
Looking at what time it is, it honestly would not matter to her at this point, but it is roughly around 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Just rest. I'll be here with you.
And as you see her laying there, her face becomes more colorful than the pale. Her eyes seem to be more adjusted to being able to close, and you don't see the fright in her face anymore. As you leave, I believe you're going to be leaving the caravan, or are you going to be waiting in there?
No, Marigai is gonna. She made her promise. She's gonna be there with her. She kind of looks at Armand. She does see Armand through the window, right?
I would say you need to do a perception check.
Oh God! All right.
Hey, how's she doing?
You see Armand right there.
Tell Lovish I think she's gonna be all right. I'm gonna spend the night with her here and make sure she is okay.
See, I knew you could do it. You can make a lot of money selling your services if you can keep that up.
I'm not selling my services. I'm here to purify the land.
Hey, I'm sure title of Archdruid comes with its expenses, so I'll talk to you later. Good job. And you hear me off back towards the tent, and I start trying to come up and start vocalizing songs, and you kind of hear as I'm singing, your name comes up, and I start singing about this tale of how you brought this girl out of anguish.
Did you say, or did you tell Lovish? Did you explain everything that, or? Yeah, Amand.
Yeah, Lovish.
What is this that you were singing?
That's a story of a friend of mine, the one that healed Arabelle.
Healed Arabelle? As he puts his arm on your, his hand on your shoulder, he. Oh man. She's not slept in weeks. Ever since that fateful day. And he kind of like walks past you and walks towards the
just let her sleep. Be quiet. Look through the window though. You see how restful, how peaceful she is.
As he still kept his hand on your shoulder as he's walking by, he kind of looks back at you and he goes, "Thank you, I will." And he kind of walks over there and he kind of peeks through quietly.
Lovish would see Arabelle's head on Mariguy's lap as she's sitting there just letting her sleep. She's unwilling at this point right now to leave her side.
I would feel at this moment you would be more I guess more able to know that somebody can be looking through that window, so you'd be more aware that somebody's there. So as he peeks back the blinders, you see him as well entering in and kind of looking.
I smile at Lovish. I think I managed to do it.
From where I'm sitting, could I have heard the conversation between Armand and Lovish?
I believe at the loudness that they were discussing this and the excitement in his voice, I would believe yes, you would be able to hear something from that distance. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to Lovish and ask him. You said something about a faithful day. Tell me more about that day.
It was the one when she was taken.
So this stemmed from when she was taken, and it went downhill from the time that we brought her back?
Yes, she started becoming more and more scared, more and more frightful.
Interesting. Did she mention anything that could potentially that from the person, or what happened from when she was taken? Did they say that they did anything to her?
No, she did not say nothing. She just would scream violently at night, to the point where she'd stop sleeping. It was as something was taking her by the soul or the mind.
That is interesting, but I am glad that my friend was able to put her mind at ease and allow her to rest. And Orlando goes off and thanks.
Guy, can you roll a perception check?
Sure.
As you're kind of combing through her hair as she's laying on your lap, silently calm, kind of looking around the wagon itself, and you look up, noticing that the same light that you saw at the very end that pierced the clouds above also pierced a hole in the top of the cabin. As it's you can see not the soot, I guess you would see the soot from the burn marks where it pierced that hole, and like a scorch mark to it.
As Marigai kind of reaches over and grabs the crystal, looking at this crystal, what does she see?
Looking at the crystal, especially with that roll, you were able to see you're able to see that one of the petals of the 8 that were there are missing.
You hear Marigai kind of mutter to herself, 7 left. 7 left. What does it mean? And she kind of tucks the crystal back into her pocket and places a hand back on Arabelle's head. Looks over at Lovish. Your daughter will be fine. I'll stay with her for the night. Am I muted?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
And I believe that is where we will end tonight.
Good stuff.
All as a group have helped Marigai in a quest of saving this poor little girl's mind from insanity.
It's not so bad here.
Yeah, Marigai still has no idea how she did it. She's trusting more in the nature.
To let you in on a little context, you're trusting more in yourself with nature.
Right.
And I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Thank you so much. We have 24 in the chat right now. That is beyond epic. I appreciate every single one of you. The abusive smile, you have been missed. You've definitely been missed. I'm glad you came back.
And you said we need 5 more, so here we go.
Oh god.
What?
Oh no.
What? Do you know how many?
Awesome.
Do you know how many deaths you've caused this next week for me in 7 Days to Die?
Indubitably.
Oh my lord! Oh my goodness, dude! Thank you so much, Rob. That's masterful of you. That's amazing. Thank you. We are gonna go ahead and see who we got to be able to look at Amber with their biddies. Thank you for the biddies, Amber. Let's see, who do we got that is playing right now? Oh my lord, those are gonna keep going.
Look for King of the Hill guys, because I saw and noticed that they were playing.
Did you? Okay, let's see. Why is there just? I believe that was Team Epic Productions, wasn't it?
Let me look at my.
You are a hard worker and
email
you
here
take
real
care
quick.
of yourself and your
Propane and propane accessories. I tell you what, it's a Campfire e-tron. KAM4E2R0N.
Ah, there we go. We got it. Found him. Why did I not? Sorry, didn't follow. I apologize. If you listen to the last of this, I apologize, Campfire or Ituran. Sorry, I meant to follow you the last time and I didn't for some strange reason. We're gonna do it anyways. But you're playing Call of Duty Warfare, so we're gonna raid out to Team Epic Productions this time. So sorry, but we are gonna get you over to them because it doesn't look like you guys are doing Dungeons and Dragons tonight. First session watched. Need to binge the sessions, dude. Welcome back. Abusive Smile. Thank you. Definitely binge those. It helps. Leave a message inside there. I read all the messages in there because there's very far and few between. But the messages that are in there, I will read. So if you have any kind of like constructive criticism, leave it in there. I'm always willing to take it and see what we can do.
link.
Yep. Heck, Abusive Smile actually had he was the one that posted it earlier. All right, let's go ahead and get this started over here. Let's jump over to the stream ending. Oh man, Rob. Biggest DnD supporter. Rob 401Z.
I was gonna say, don't forget we got a Patreon.
Oh, yep, we have a Patreon. Thank you always for that, Ted. Thank you so much. We have a Patreon, we have merch. We definitely have lots of fun and excitement here. We will be back next week on the 17th. We're going to be doing a one-shot campaign where the amazing Amber is going to be running that one, but we're going to be doing it on this stream. Definitely hope to see you all there. There's many ways of supporting. There's also coffee. There's the merch. The just being here is super supportive as well.
Get that roll for BS mug.
36 hours with 2 1-hour naps. Holy crap. Yeah, one shot, definitely. And there is a roll for bullshit mug, BS mug. So definitely oh my lord, they've been at this for 8 hours almost. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and show them some love. Let's get it over there. Boom. Let's get that started. All right. Definitely biggest D&D supporter, Rob 401Z. Patreon supporter, Rob 401Z. Overwatch Scrub Club, Bidflix Sunni Ted. Mischief Makers, top biddies. I know it's changed around a little bit, but we still have, can't say the first one yet. Chase WH40K, Rocky Raccoon, Nader Not, Bizarre Andrew, I am Quip 420. Miss Teresa Raccoon, William and Harry 14, Ghost Wolf 1788, Seriously Not a Robot. Thank you so much for all the support in the channel. I can't thank you enough. Without y'all, this would never be happening. So thank you so much for everything. And I am gonna go ahead and raid out to Team Epic Productions. Go ahead and grab those raid calls. We're gonna send you over there. Let them know you came from Kulprids Corner. And I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. We got 17 viewers that are ready to raid. Let's go.
Hey, by the way, hydrate.
Oh shit. And I'm gonna hydrate.
You missed 2 for me, by the way.
Oh, did I? I'll do those right now. Let's go. I'd see it in the stream. I'll pound the water. It's gone.
God, the difference between first and second place. Y'all need to get themselves.
Those are rookie numbers. Blah blah blah.
Much love, everybody. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. See you next Saturday or Monday if you want to come see some 7 days. And come kill me in 7 days.
And make sure you smash that like button.
Smash that hydrate button.
No.
I want to see 5 million hydrates.
No. Fuck no. No hydrate buttons. None.
I can put another 30K down on
17,
hydrates.
right?
Do you want me to do it?
Oh, we're ready.
All right, we're gone. Bye, everybody. Much love.
Bye. Pasta la pasta.
Fucking 30K worth of hydrates. Bullshit. You better not.
Good.
I could do 20K